to be fair, a few things have happened today without much happening that we don't already know is going on. Because it's all involving the same midfielders. So City made the first offer for Kovacic. We've known it's coming. 25 million. Chelsea want 30 to 35. They need to sell him. They will sell him. They're happy to sell him. It's just the finer details of money. The contract is pretty much done, or is done. And then depending on if Ilkay Gundogan resigns and Bernardo Silva leaves, they might go in for another midfielder. Definitely going in for Vardiol, who will cost big money. They might go in for another midfielder if they lose both of them. Calvin Phillips is going to stay. He's confirmed that today, which they don't tend to get rid of players after a year because players tend to have better second seasons. But West Ham expect him to come in for Rice. Of course, they've rejected a bid from Arsenal today of £90 million, 75 plus add-ons, which are apparently unrealistic add-ons. They're happy to accept 90 plus realistic add-ons. City, I can't see him spending that. Especially if they spend 80-90 million on Vardiol. They're not the type to really go big in a window on two players, but then that could change this year from a position of strength, winning the treble, even though they're always in a position of strength. See what happens there. I still think Rice is more likely to go to Arsenal, unless it's Arsenal who pull the plug, because West Ham take the mick on the fee, because they won't overpay. They've shown that with Mudryk, and you have to have trust in their board at the minute for how they move, transfer business-wise. Back to the last 2 summers. So they could say, do you know what? You're not holding us to ransom when he wants to leave. We'll just go buy someone else. Rice won't be happy. They could go get Caicedo, Premier League proven as well, quality player, younger for a little bit cheaper. They could get Gabby Vega from Spain for a lot cheaper, and he's quality. Just he'd have to adapt, but probably would adapt. Could end up better in the long run. So could Caicedo. So West Ham need to be careful that they don't price him out of a move because he won't be happy. They'll be happy that he stays, but he won't be happy because they've said he can go. Don't say he can go and then price him out. It makes no sense. Arsenal fans starting to not get confident. It's strange Arsenal are making bids they know West Ham are going to reject, but I suppose you have to test the water and see what they want. But if what they want, Arsenal saying, nah, it's too much, fair enough. I think 90 million for him is too much. I half get it because he's English tax. Need to fill the quota, but yeah, Liverpool just got McAllister for 35 mil and Caicedo's going for 80. I just think Gary Neville said it for that position. Casemiro was costing 60. I know the age, but Arsenal should pay it. Don't get me wrong if that's what it takes. But West Ham will be like, they should be very grateful of that for an academy player. They need to not get greedy. Just see what happens. Same with Fulham with Palina. Want 90 million. It's ridiculous. Let's see what happens in the next few days, eh?